check, mic check.
1, 2.
1, 2. This is the intro from me to you. Beard Advice Live. About to go down. And we are live, everybody. This is Beard Advice Live every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, where we have some traditions and we have some goals of this show. Our goal of this show is to get bearded guys sending in pictures, letting us know their beard problems, their beard goals. And as a community, we give our perspective that might help them along that journey. And we got a couple things that we've been doing for over 2 years now.
What's up, Beard World? A couple of our traditions here on Beard Advice Live are that we always like to partake in a special beverage. That would be the Mountain Dew. Now, tonight, this is a rare situation where I walk into the store and I am not familiar with an
option.
I was thinking maybe it was the Baja. I could see it from a distance on the shelf. I actually saw like 2 different people grab it on the way in. So I'm like,
Okay.
This is a hot moving Mountain Dew. But we have the Voodoo.
And to add on to you, Voodoo 3,
which means
the 3rd year of them doing Voodoo. And the idea of Voodoo is that it is a mystery flavor. I want to say scent, but it is a mystery flavor here. So we don't know what this is. Did you know that?
Yeah, I was thinking, is that a lemon on the picture? But I think that's a moon.
And
so I don't know if there's any hints.
And this was not on purpose, but I believe I read the profile of the palette here.
And how's it looking?
I'm gonna wait. Okay. And I may not even be 100% correct on that, but it is this Mountain Dew Voodoo here. I love the color.
I love that camera for this shot.
Thank you. I think that looks pretty cool for the darkness on the background there. Yes, this one is a darker background. That is on purpose, people. We're still here too if you are curious and you want to see us on there. My video today, did you catch the side beard video yet?
It was on my list. Chaos ensued at our house.
I always drop the pressure on the mayor. I'm sorry.
You do.
Sorry.
No, to be honest, I did not catch it yet. I saw some good like feedback from it, though.
Yeah, it's my number 1 out of the last 10 videos. Out of the gate, number 1. So Mr. Zebra over there, or Zebra if you're fancy, he has tried this. He is a Mountain Dew aficionado. So we are gonna give that a shot today. What else do we do other than some Mountain Dew?
We love our meats, our beef jerky specifically. So tonight we're going classic. I just had to get these on the way home from the work today. So we got Mingy Cajun and Mingy Hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
There's no other way around it. It's dry. It is salty. It is so good. And real quick thing here, I've seen a couple people comment. Someone said I just sent mine in, and then somebody said I just emailed my pics. Guys, if you sent in today after, I was actually putting them in till we were both doing it all day, but putting them in, I got a couple in at 6 o'clock. So if you sent in after 6 o'clock or so, you're not going to be in the show tonight. We just don't have the ability. I got to put the kids down. He's got to get his family all settled before he drives over here. So if you sent in late, you will be featured next week. And if you sent in, you will have had a response as well. You'll get an email from us. It's usually titled for both of us. So you will get that. Hey, Walt, thank you. Voodoo and Cajun. I got a Louisiana vibe. I didn't even put that together. Voodoo and Cajun. I like it. Walt, that's so true. And he's from the South, so he knows there. Hey, Molly, how you doing? I had thought about, the mayor had some craziness at home, and I was like, man, if the mayor can't go on, what do? I was like, I might have to last minute phone a friend with Molly. And speaking of last minute, the mayor's in a fantasy football league at the school. Did you win last year?
No.
2 years ago?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, so we've been in for a couple of years. I got out of it this year. The mayor texted me. It was like the draft started it, and I was like, I'm out of this. He's like, how'd you get out of it? Well, the commissioner today told me somebody dropped out, so there's an odd number, and he almost called me at the last minute, and I'm so glad he did not, because I'm not interested in it. So, yes.
Not that you don't like football. You just don't have time to kind of manage.
Correct.
And you're an all-in guy.
Yes. And that's the biggest thing. I actually know a good amount. Like we were talking today, I was like, hey, did this person go here? And he's like, yep. I'm like, okay, that's a good one. To be good at fantasy football, you have to scour the waiver wire reports. You have to know who's injured, who's going to start this week. I have no interest in doing that.
Right.
I have zero interest. I used to be in a really big league with my dad. Jay asks a good question. He says, why you pronounce Cajun like that? The correct way? I mean, what are you asking? Why do you pronounce water like water? That's how you say it, Jay.
And that's all you're going to get out of him.
I will say Jay is a very, very, very loyal friend and subscriber and commenter, but he did take a little period off where work and life got busy. So, Jay, you're probably missing a big kind of inside joke that's been going on for a while. All I can say to you, my friend, is that's how you pronounce it. If you message me afterwards, I can give you a little bit more more info there. All right. Did you try it?
I did.
Let me get it. What'd you think?
Started out very different than it finished. All over the place for flavors. I'm gonna have to go back to it and try and like dance a little more because I don't know yet. It's doing some voodoo for real.
Okay, fruity for sure. Fruity. That's my first one.
Very un-Mountain Dew, honestly.
Yeah, definitely different here. And Regan, his name is he says it's Reagan, but it's actually Regan if he knows how to spell and pronounce things. He said it's pronounced Cajun down here. Cajun? No. It's not pronounced Cajun. It's Cajun. Okay, Cajun. I thought a mixture between Skittles and Red Pop. Okay, interesting.
Who said that?
Okay, that was Doug. Doug said I thought a mixture of Skittles and Red Pop. Okay,
yeah, he's got a little bit of rock and rye in there. Fago rock and rye. I don't know. There's a lot.
Mr. Zebra says, has anybody tried Big Blue cream soda? It kind of tastes like that. Cotton candy with a bit of sour. So the one thing that I kept seeing online is cotton candy.
It finishes cotton candy. Like the second flavor that I got, it finishes. See how fancy I am. We start out, it's oaky and it's got tones. I can taste that it was, brewed in the Pacific Northwest, and it finishes with cotton candy.
And it would pair well with the Cajun.
A Cajun meat item.
Processed meat. Francisco, that's fun to say. Name that movie in the chat. I sent my picks in. Have y'all reviewed yet? We've not started any of the picks. And if you sent in late, I don't remember. Do you remember Francisco? I don't remember Francisco. But what I will say, guys, is...
yeah, I think I do.
Okay. We should be good there. I will say if you are on the show, you got a response from us. If you did not get a response from us, you either sent in too late or somehow, some way we didn't get it, which has happened once. There was a guy who sent in and I was like, we didn't get it. I even went back and searched his name just to see if there was some kind of miscommunication because we both work on it. No, I nothing. He sent me a screenshot. It was the right email address. He had to forward it to me and then I had to send it. It was something was blocking his email from getting to us. It wasn't in a spam folder, wasn't anything like that. So we'll see. And yes, the movie is Elf. You are correct, you guys. You are correct. Voodoo reminded me of the taste if you added too much lemon drink powder to your canteen. Okay. I'm not hating it. And you guys I have no problem saying if I hate it. Are you hating it?
No, I don't hate it.
Oh, okay.
It's not Mountain Dew. I'll just say that. It doesn't taste, but it's like really fun. It's a good variety drink. When you're going to try something new, you can get really disappointed, and I'm not at all really disappointed.
Good. Francisco, why do you keep yelling at us, man? You don't have to be so aggressive with the cap locks over there.
Caps locks.
Dude, we deal with middle school students all day yelling at us, so come on, man. Come on now.
Good grief.
All right, so real quick, though, couple of housekeeping things. Number one, if you're watching out there, these stay up forever. We actually have a playlist. If you guys get addicted to this and you want to go down a rabbit hole of Beard Advice Live, this is episode 48. You can go watch the other ones. You can watch Majorly Bearded before that. You can watch the beginning of his beard journey. But to help us out, please hit a thumbs up on this video right now if you're enjoying your time. If you're on your computer, just scroll down. Boom. You guys know the deal, but sometimes there's new people. If you're on your phone, it doesn't show the thumbs up, which I think is a great mistake by YouTube. Exit out of the live chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come back, into the live chat, and you're good. Next thing, Mayor, people are watching this right now. There's some guys on the fence. Hey, I don't know if I should send in. Hey, I do want to send in. How do they go about sending in?
You know what, guys? Beard Advice Live is all pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Please don't hesitate to send things in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We couldn't be nicer and more courteous, while also honest with our advice. So what we ask you to do is just kind of summarize your problems in a paragraph, or your questions or your goals and how you get there, and send us a front shot and a side shot. And if we're talking about a goal in that situation, we would just ask you to also share maybe a photo of your goal beard, where you're trying to get to, and we'll talk about whether that's possible or not. But genuinely, if you have the courage to send in and ask and get your beard up on this show, we appreciate it. And we think that there's several guys out there that you're probably maybe helping them in their beard journeys as well by having that courage, stepping up and sending in. So, if you're on that fence, I just really encourage you to jump in and send it in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Hey, what do you guys think of my beard? Here's my routine. What do I need to do? All those things. We'll talk.
Awesome. So here we go. I saw a good question from Donald Long. He said, can you post the mayor's affiliate for Brio? I did. Thank you for asking, Donald. And then I also posted the mayor's affiliate for Aberlight and his discount code, which is
10%.
10%. Okay. So 10% there is for your, no, what is the code?
Oh, Mayor 10.
Mayor 10. Okay.
Mayor
so
10.
Mayor 10 is his code there. We talk about trimmers on this show. We talk about heated brushes, and somebody asked. So that's the only reason why I decided to show that. Somebody also said, don't neglect the side beard. Yep, you got it. You got it for sure. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs down as well. Those help just as much as the thumbs up. So
keep us in check. We don't want to get too full of ourselves.
Absolutely. We're going to hit a couple questions here real quick, and then we will get into the advice right away. Bill says, Dan, I got some oils without the dropper top, which I prefer. Can I clean one of my unscented ones? Absolutely, Bill. No problem with that. Just make sure it fits properly. What is the best way to recover from a day at the pool? Mr. G, I actually have a video on that. If Doug is still in the chat, he'll link one for you. If you just search like Dancy Bearded Chlorine, or if you search Chlorine Beard, you'll find it. There's a whole process that I go through. Chlorine is absolutely terrible on your beard. I've never experienced anything worse than chlorine on your beard. And I am a water polo player, former. I am a swimmer, former. I am a coach of both of those things, former. But it doesn't get worse than that. That's worse than the ocean. That's worse than dehydration. Chlorine is a killer. To the point where we had to take a week off our high school swim team because our chlorine levels were so high. We were getting chlorine burns on our skin. Now that shouldn't happen, but that just shows you the level that it has. All right, Mayor. Can I get your logo? I want to send you a little something in the package I'm sending Dan.
What?
Yeah.
Of course.
So
absolutely.
This is my man JP. He's the one doing the wood turning and stuff, the whole like project for me. So
I would love that. I'll Instagram. I'll
Instagram.
Send it over to you.
He's got Instagram. Very cool, JP.
Thank you.
The pool video is great and effective. Thank you, fellow Michigander. I agree. That is a good one. Yes. Nick, I read them, my man. I saw that. Just got me an Aberlight today with the mayor's help, of course. Boom.
That's awesome.
Does that feel pretty cool there?
You know what feels cool? He's gonna get it in the mail, and it's gonna make a huge difference.
And that's the, I gotta put the cap back on. That's the beauty of giving heartfelt recommendations. There's zero worries on your part to think like, oh, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work?
Be disappointed.
Yep.
It was my word, not gonna but we wouldn't be here if it did. I wouldn't be sitting by this guy if what I said didn't matter. And obviously Dan has a big say in that. But the Aberlight Pro, truly, I used Kushel Bar for a long time.
Yep.
And it's a great product.
Yeah, it's
excellent.
Fire.
But Aberlight has just made it so much faster for me. It just has a bigger surface area for me personally.
Yep.
It just makes the job go a little quicker, a lot quicker.
Yep. And Jeff, thank you for asking this and asking in a great way. I know some people are uncomfortable with this stuff. And you guys ever wonder, please ask, what's the difference between affiliate code link and discount codes? Very, very simple. Affiliates have a commission on sales. There is a small kickback, in this case for Aberlight and Brio, goes to the mayor. In my case, it's my affiliate beard companies that I'm with. I have probably 100 discount codes of companies that I've reviewed for, but I've never made a penny off of those codes. But I do have a list around like 10 to 15, depending on how companies are doing at that time, that I do get a commission kickback on those sales, which I believe is the best way to go about things if it's symbiotic, right? If it's a great product, I'm helping that company out. I'm helping you guys out with a discount and a review. It's only natural that it should come back this way as well. And I only align those with the companies I have the utmost respect for, I actually use, I actually enjoy. And unfortunately, every year companies come and go from that affiliate list. In the last 2 months, I have had to, again, unfortunately drop 5 companies from my affiliate, almost all of them because of customer service issues that came up. So I take those unbelievably serious. If you guys ever have an experience where I had an affiliate code and I recommended and it wasn't good, please reach out to me and let me know. That information is very, very valuable because I'm not dumb. I understand they may treat me differently than they treat you, right? The way I get a package might not be the same way you get a package. So that feedback, it means a lot to us. So please, please, please keep that information coming, even if it's positive, even if it's negative. We want to know those things. But yes, great question. Very simple. Again, if anybody's just coming in, the difference is an affiliate has a commission. The discount does not. And again, one last thing on that, when people be like, oh, you talk about affiliates and stuff, little like hidden secret, pretty much any beard company I could have an affiliate with, and that's not me being like braggadocious. It's they offer, right? From all the way to companies like Beardsmen, which is one of the 3 largest companies in the US. They offered me an affiliate code, but I don't like or use their products, so I turned it down all 3 times when they've asked me.
You know, I thought you were kind of crazy in the beginning. I didn't really understand the whole thing, but it really does come down to people, you know, your word, it's everything.
Yep.
And it's
everything.
The quick dollar is not worth the short end. And you even have companies that are great and then things change.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
That happens.
And Aberlite, I have the Aberlite Pro and I love it. Huge difference. I agree. I went from the cushion bar to the Aberlite Pro. I have used the Aberlite Pro every single day for the last like year and a half, however long it's been. So yes, I didn't know there was a Brio. Oh, nice, Jake. Yeah, check that link out up above. And I do have them on different tabs, so I can show you guys anytime you need to. And yeah, exactly. I take these very, very seriously. I've had nothing but great experiences with all the affiliates. I've used most of them. Thank you, Ken. And that's your easiest way to support this channel and this platform is by you saving money, getting great products, and then also supporting here so we can have this new camera, mic, this camera, all that stuff. It literally goes back into it. Even something like a crazy mouse, right? Do I need this nice of a mouse? Probably not. But hey, gets the job done here.
You just got to feed it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
got a tail.
You got to. What is in beard today? Great question, Stoney. Thank you. And okay, what is in beard today? And how often are you guys rotating beard oil brands and scents and all that? So guys in the chat, put in the chat what's in beard. Mary, what you got in beard?
Ginger jam CBD.
I have ginger jam butter in.
It is. And you know, I don't think I did a little thing for them last Friday, and I've been really just hitting the CBD for beard octane. Whew. He did it well. That ginger jam, that's like an iconic. I was thinking, would I ever start somebody on ginger jamboree? And I don't think I would for the scent.
They're gonna be chasing it,
right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you know, chasing the dragon.
Yep. So no, I have ginger jamboree butter in as well. I have an oil from a company I'm reviewing and testing. And they says, how often are you guys rotating beard oils? Stoney, we have unique situations because we review products. The mayor reviews products exclusively on our Facebook group. So if you guys want to join our Facebook group, Command's Corner, there's a link in the description. It's fantastic. We have group exclusive giveaways, group exclusive discount codes. That kind of is what the mayor's tied to for that month. Right now, it's Beard Octane. So if you want to get a double discount for Beard Octane, check out the Facebook group. Same for me. My choices are almost always dictated by who I'm reviewing at that time. Luckily, not every company has a butter. Not every company has a wash or conditioner. So I get to kind of rotate between those out of my own free will. But the oils are almost always locked down when I go through. Do I need to refill if I want to touch up later in the day after using the heated brush in the morning? Do I need to refill if I want? Do you want me to start with?
I don't know if can he reapply oil?
Okay,
or
yeah. If you're talking about reapply
before using a heated brush,
uh,
like maybe
do I
to do a touch up.
Do I reapply if I want to touch up later in the day after using the heated brush in the okay? So the morning was the heated brush. Later on, absolutely, man. Yeah, I use butter later in the day. That's why I have ginger jamboree on right now after wearing a mask at work all day. But you can reapply butter or oil, absolutely. I'm dropping my affiliates too. I don't like anyone. Just kidding, Pete away. Hey, thank you, and yes,
thank you, Gary, and welcome, Gary, and just hi, Gary.
Yep, which is nice to say.
Good to hear him. Kind of see him coming back, getting a little, like he's feeling a little better.
Yes, but what Gary's talking about there is Sam and I are going to Indianapolis this weekend for the MGK, aka Machine Gun Kelly concert, and it will be our first time away from the kids for a full night. So we are very, very excited for that. We love our kids, but we also love getting away from our kids.
Be prepared, man. It's a weird feeling. It's good. But it's a good weird.
Oh, I'm gonna be fine.
I know you're gonna be fine. But you gotta get Sam to just let go.
She's ready.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You just do your thing. I'll see you tomorrow.
She's ready.
That kind of thing.
Dan, thank you, Joey, for the super chat. I get to see Brady played him. Oh man, that's super crazy. And yes, that is a fact. He is the GOAT.
More of Fitzpatrick.
40 Days of Growth. What soap brand should I use? I would recommend Beard Octane's Beard and Body Soap, and I would recommend Whiskey and Hardtack. All of their soap.
That pops. I know how he's out there, but
looks good.
He has like the mythical hat too that was sent to me.
He commented, he said, "I like the hat, man." I said, "I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, Andrew."
But I got a lot of compliments on it too.
Do you?
It's a little bit different. You know, it's a nice looking hat.
Good. How sharp is that?
Too sharp.
Can you believe? Can you believe I made that? I'm so proud of myself.
It's so proud cool. Of you as well.
Thank you.
I'm proud. Right. I'm proud of you. Like almost every day, there's things like you just step back and say, "Holy smokes, where are we?"
I know it's crazy. All right, boom. We want to start off with an update real quick, and since the mayor's the heated brush guru, let's swing it over to you, Mayor. What's going on here?
Well, Jason's kind of been step by step. We've been working him through this. That you guys can see. He also sent in a side picture. It was great too, but I just wanted to hit this. There's your heated brush difference. He ordered a heated brush, and that's the same. That's before and after, guys. The same day. We're not talking about like 2 years later. But not only does it give it length, but it also gives it just that pop. That's the difference. And I bet that was 5 to 10 minutes of application just with that heated brush. Well, great work. And great buy because, sometimes that is the different. That's good to great. Sometimes that heated brush is that. It's not for everybody. It's a commitment to your beard. Like I know that some people out there are like, oh my God, really gonna like go this far? Like have like a significantly costing beard thing, but it's just such a difference. When you see guys out there on the street and you say, how's your beard look so great? It's probably that heated brush difference is one of the big factors, especially in this length. And I think he said he's going to go for a DNC length now.
So cool. This is unbelievable. It went from growing a beard to purposely growing a beard. When someone saw him before, they might say, "Hey, man, cool beard, good texture and stuff." Someone sees him now. It's unbelievable the difference this makes. Someone said, "Show a picture of the heated brush." We don't have one, so can't show that picture. But man, oh man, does this look truly fantastic. Like, I don't know if there could be a better before and after of purposefulness. And one thing that I want to touch on is he did not overdo the heat. I think sometimes people get afraid of heated brushes because they see guys that go through and they like really go too long. They go stick straight. It thins out their beard. You can tell he had the right temperature. He did not hold it on there for too long for duration wise. He came out of the gate hitting a home run. Absolutely hit a home run there. A beard with a purpose. It looks like his beard grew double. It looks like he doubled his growth in matter of 5 minutes.
That's the wow factor.
That is.
Anybody know what TV show that's from? It was one of my favorite characters. You say, well, that's the wow factor.
Yeah.
See if you guys out there recognize that. I bet that there's no way somebody doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Somebody will get it.
Yeah.
Chris says, what are your thoughts on Live Bearded? Love Live Bearded. They have some of the best customer service, community, camaraderie, really good products out there. I love, especially their seasonal scents are probably my favorites with like Gunslinger and Maui and their claws for Christmas. Dan C10 is your discount with Live Bearded. I fully recommend them. Since you're asking. Yep, since you're asking. Okay. First time we ever left with the kids' overnight parents, my wife kept wanting to call. Yeah. So you guys, that's not Sam. I can promise you there will be zero want on her part to call. She is going to be
ready.
She has been ready. She is in pure heaven. And one thing about Sam and I that people have to kind of get to know is we do not do things conventionally. We don't do things because people do or you're supposed to do, especially Sam. Sam does whatever the heck she wants, and nothing really stops that. She wants a weekend away from the kids, so thank goodness for my mom who's going to come stay. We're very excited for
you got to have the right person in that spot
Unbelievable.
in order to make it like worth leaving.
Yep,
really.
Especially at Violet's age.
So wow factor was, I think, sterile on Storage Wars. You ever watch Storage Wars?
And shout out to Daniel Disney. Got to go to Disney today with his family. Hasn't been in a while. They got their season passes. He was able to surprise his family. So cool.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. This is Pat R. Pat says, what would your suggestion be? Should I let it grow on the cheeks the way it is now, natural, or should I line it up nice and keep the thickest part? So question is basically on the cheeks, leave it as it is, or line it up nice and neat, keeping the thickest parts.
Okay.
I like how he said keep the thickest parts, because we're always big proponents of keeping
maximizing what you have. Yeah. Big Stu, they told me they contacted everybody. Please reach out to them through email or even on Instagram. They're very responsive on Instagram, but they should have. If you didn't, something got mixed up, whether it's the email address or something out there. So please make sure you let us know where they go. Okay. I work a 3-hour shift and can only watch for about 30 minutes on my way to work. So this stays up forever. So even if you're not able to be on right away, you can watch in the future. Jay Cruz, what up, Jay Cruz? And they got a question for you, man. Or a comment.
He's saying I would order a Brio using your affiliate, but I have an absolute hitter gamma and babyless party cuts. Okay, so already stopped. And the Cushion Bar Pro. You don't need to be sorry. I will tell you this though. Down the road, get the holidays, it may not hurt. You might want. I have both. The Brio is my travel.
Yeah.
I travel with the Brio, but the Cushion Bar sometimes it's smaller. Sometimes take that too. But Aberlate Go, but I still have my Brio.
Okay.
I still have my Cushion Bar.
You keep saying Brio.
Yep, I have that too.
All right, collect your thoughts. Brianna is new here, I believe. I think she tuned in Monday for the first time, so this is important feedback we need from you. Do you and I'll start it and then I'll kick it to you. Do you specifically suggest the Pro or know the differences in the Aberlate products to help us figure out which one is the best based on our needs? So first off, the mayor and I both have used all of their heated brushes that they have, and the Pro is what I use. I think the Pro fits a medium to big long beard the best by far. I think the other ones are fantastic for really medium and shorter beards, even a little bit less than medium. That's been my experience. I can get any of them to work, right? I can make them all work. Mayor, what is your take on her asking the differences?
I think we're going to compare the Go and the Go and the Pro.
Okay.
The Go is the battery powered one. As far as functionality, the Go is great for at work. The Go is great for somebody who doesn't have a ton of, maybe you don't have an outlet in the wherever you're going to be doing it, something like that.
You just got to order from the Pro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. So if you are somebody who is going to, if there's like reserved space in your area, the Go might be the one to think of, because you can charge it and put away the charger and call it good. It works nearly as effectively. I'd say there's the Pro does have a bigger space. It does work a little faster, but as far as the structure and how it kind of gets into the beard, they both are extremely effective.
Yeah.
A corded one
I like the cord. I prefer the cord.
Give you more oomph. It seems like you definitely have more adjustability on the temperatures though.
Nope, none of that for me.
Okay.
I forget to charge things.
Okay.
I don't want to, and my morning is so dialed in for my time. If I forgot to charge my Cushion Bar Pro, which I had, which was cordless, the Cushion Bar Pro cordless, it ruined my morning. Mm-hmm. I want a cord. I want a cord on that one. Because unlike the Brio, which literally has lasted me 2 years on a single charge, heated brushes will burn through that charge a lot quicker.
Sure.
That's just how it works.
Straight up, you're turning electricity into heat.
Right. So, yes, that's why you don't find That's why you don't find cordless hair dryers. They just don't exist.
Yeah, there's too much energy.
Too much energy. So to summarize, essentially, there are all good options. It comes down to preference. The lesser expensive ones are great. You can absolutely make those work.
You know, somebody's going to be taking the lithium-ion batteries and drill and turning that into
into a hair dryer.
Yep.
Stun Universe says, my wife asks better questions for my beard than I do. That's so cool. That is so cool.
That's great. That bodes well for your beard's future.
Yeah. And Gary says, community's lucky to have Dan and the mayor. You guys are, thank you. Thanks, I
Gary.
appreciate that.
We're lucky to have you too, man.
And Ken has feedback. If you guys have tried any of the AberLite products, please let us know. He says, compact works for me. It's like $40. Absolutely. And we, to be clear here, we do recommend their heated brushes. They offer like oils and other things. That's not in our wheelhouse for them. We are really dialed into their heated brushes. So we're not just
really well.
Yep. They do that really, really well. We're not just pushing a company or anything like that. Donald says, I have a medium length beard and I have the AberLite Pocket Compact one and it works awesome for me. Hey, beautiful. Thank you guys for giving that feedback out there. That helps out a lot. Thanks, y'all. No, thank you for asking that question.
Seriously. Yeah.
All right. Back to Pat. Sorry, Pat.
All right, Pat. So we're talking cheek line.
Cheek line. Oh, yeah. I remember this one. Very cool. So
Good question.
I love this question. First off, Pat, your beard is fantastic, man. Fantastic. Amaret says, I have a crazy side beard curl. Amaret, send in, man. I would recommend a big barrel brush. If you go back and watch my video from last week, that is what I've really dialed into on my cheek waves. I probably have the same one as you. Get a big barrel brush. David, we actually purposely decided to halt on giveaways tonight. We've been going giveaway crazy, and we just wanted a little step back. We want to make sure, this come off the wrong way, but we want to make sure people are here for the show, the community, and the giveaways are just a bonus. And we're just tonight, just a little bit lighter, just no giveaways tonight, just to easily put that there. And a lot of people are saying I have and we're going to see Russell tonight in his beard. He says, I have the compact, works great. So that's good feedback. Do you have the compact?
Just the go.
Okay, we got to get the because that's a different one.
Yep.
So we got to get you the compact so you can have this. And what beard strain you prefer? I prefer the AberLite Pro by a lot now, Daniel, by a lot. All right. Back to this, guys, and we are going to have a segment where you're able to ask questions when we can kind of dedicate it to those ones. So if we miss you on these, I promise we're going to give you time. Cheek line. Put in the chat, you guys. Let's help out Pat. Should he lower his cheek line to this level right here where he's looking at, or should he leave it natural? I'm going to hit first and then kick it to the mayor. Do not touch your cheek line, Pat. It looks amazing. I do not think it's too high up. I think it really balances your beard. And the problem you run into with a cheek line is it's going to be constant maintenance. When it grows back in, you're going to have stubble. Your beard is dark. You're going to see those little black dots along your cheek. You don't want to maintain with that. Think about like women's armpits. They always have to shave because if there's got a little something going on, they feel really self-conscious about it. Dude, leave it. And look at the chat right now. Okay, look at the chat here as it goes through. Natural, leave it, natural. All right, I wouldn't touch it. Leave it, natural. I haven't seen a single person that has said the other way. That's awesome.
So I'm going to go completely in the same direction and say, where's your hammer, Thor? That freaking texture and that layer, it's just, you can't mess with that. People would kill for that. Does it not look the same as the lower part where you're growing hair? Sure, but it shouldn't. It's just that's amazing. Like, please, I understand why you're asking the question too. I get that, but I think you would regret it pretty quick. And I think it looks really good.
And I do appreciate you asking a unique question like this. And I love your presentation method. I love where you're kind of showing there. Please don't touch it, man. Please do not touch it. Brian says, I regret mine were too low. Took a while to grow back. And Ken, thank you. He said $20 super chat. You'll need to get the mayor a side camera eventually. Here's the start. You know what, Ken? If we keep this going, we keep getting some contributions towards that, I 100% will get a camera that is singularly dedicated to the mayor's side beard. And you get side beard over here on the mayor, just not as close, so I get you. We'll get a camera singularly dedicated to the mayor's left side beard for Beard Advice Live. once we get everything kind of added up and going in that direction.
Crazy.
So
you guys are crazy.
That would be cool. That would be cool. So awesome. But yes, Pat, final answer. You are not allowed to touch it. Okay. You are not allowed. Mayor Cam. It's even got a name. I could definitely do that.
Intense.
Now you guys got me on a bad path now. The shop that I bought these cameras from had two. They had identical Sony A6000s, which is the side cam over here. They've got another one. I'm assuming it's still there because I don't think it's like a super hot commodity right now. You guys don't know how I work. Once something gets in my head. Okay. All right. This is Vince. This is about 2 years worth of growth for most people. I grow between 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So for me, this is like a year, maybe a year and a half. Do it now. I know I'm gonna have to now, guys. But we only have a start from Ken, so we'll see where we go there. Matt says preference on mustache, scissors, or trimmer. I use both. I actually have a video on that. But when it comes down to it, if you made me pick for a mustache, it should be scissors, and I know that's the mayor's answer too.
Yeah. Yes.
Scissors is the right answer. Yep. It's easy. Next Wednesday.
It's less hard to mess up. That's what it really comes down to.
Right. Mr. Moore is thinking frugally here. He said it's easy. Just switch seats next week. Too funny. All right. Let's keep it moving here, guys. Ooh.
Seeking general advice.
This is
Francisco.
That's why I don't remember Francisco, because it wasn't much of a write-up here, but I do remember this exact picture. Francisco. That's fun to say. Mayor, what you got, man? General advice chat. What do you guys got for general advice? And I do want to preface it by saying he is asking for advice. I don't think he's coming here to show off. I don't think he's coming here to flex. I think that he's genuinely looking for some advice.
You know, when I first saw his picture, I thought, here's a guy who's going to have it pretty easy as he grows into a fuller beard, which I think is in his future. He's got the darker picture here. He's letting the cheeks come in, the mustache. I can see some people, wondering, is this mustache going to connect over to the, under the lower lip and all that? And that may be a while away for him, but I think I still see a full beard, maybe like the beard octane, like getting a little bit of a space here for a while until he grows into it. But it looks to me like he's brought that mustache up just above the lip, and that's a very normal thing, like trimmed it, with scissors or whatever. Consider, if you want to go for a fuller look, that's one of the easiest ways to do it, is getting used to these guys kind of hanging over, your upper lip. So I would say keep on playing the game. You got a great look. I can't see the underbeard, but it doesn't look like you've done anything significant to it. And just hang in there. Let these cheeks come in. It's going to be good.
Awesome. Hey, so 2 things here. Kevin, thank you for listening while you work on the boat. If you listen podcast style, that's just as good for us. Steven says, Mayor Cam, let's go. And then we got Jimbo all the way from Australia working, says, Mayor's side beard camera fund, worthy cause. Oh, man, that's thank crazy. You, Jimbo. And now they're coming. This is cool. Stony still says, Mayor Cam. All right, the ball is rolling, everybody. You got my wheels turning here too. So super cool. Thank you, both of you. Thank you so much. Ken, look what you did here.
More than flattered, guys. Yeah, not necessary, but that's not even been on our radar.
Never crossed our minds. But that's why we do these things. Francisco, I'm gonna give you some real specific advice here. It's a two-part path. Depends which one you have been on. Okay, 2-part path. Have you been trimming your neckline or shaving your neckline at all? Okay. Have you been trimming your neckline or anything at all here? Let me know if you're in the chat right now, because that's going to determine a lot. If you have been trimming or shaving your neckline, stop immediately. Stop right now. Never touch that again. If you have not, a long beard, a full beard, a dense beard might not be in your cards. When you look at this over here, my line goes way down here. Now, I have a feeling you have been trimming this, because I see stubble underneath here. I see it on this side. Let us know if you're in the chat. I know you were earlier, so let us know here. Hey, Joe, thank you. We got another Mayor Cam going in as it goes. Imagine the Veresi. So, all right, guys, You're sweetening me up here. You're
Doug,
selling me on
just,
this
Doug's
one.
Just putting the gasoline on it.
Doug is like, and Doug's one of our audio video dudes as it's going through. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Guess I might be going somewhere this weekend. Isaac, that's more than Kurt. They're doing this because they want to see a different side of you, Mayor. That's super cool. Thank you, Isaac. That is awesome, man.
You want to see a different side of me. There's layers. I'm like an onion.
Awesome. Thank you, Isaac. So yeah, this is the Mayor cam and tripod fun, because I gotta get a new tripod too. So, and by the way, I did Amazon tripod and Walmart tripod. Plot twist. The Walmart one is about 20 times as good as the Amazon one.
Really?
I did not expect that at all.
Similar price?
Very similar price. The Walmart is a sliver more, but that's the Walmart one right there.
Okay.
That's the Amazon one.
Okay.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. So if you're in the market for a tripod, go to Walmart.
Honestly, I have a tripod that you can have.
It's
a good tripod.
It's a good one?
It's a good one.
Okay. Well, that would make sense on the Mayor cam, so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. All right, Mayor tripod checked. Doug says, don't mind me, just living vicariously through your text purchases. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Steven, thank you so much, man. Thank you. All right, y'all giving Dan an excuse. Truly, you are doing that for sure. You could get the swivel chair. Mayor Cam, thank you, Ellie. Oh, new picture, Ellie? I think you got a new one up there. Mm-hmm. That looks awesome, man. And yeah, Michael, thank you so much. And hello to you, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Did Francisco comment about his neckline? I didn't see it either.
I think you're right, though.
Yeah.
I think it's just he's been trimming, and I didn't really, I guess I didn't want to jump to a conclusion, but I can see some stubble.
There's stubble down here. So Francisco, 2-part path. If you are not trimming your neckline, this might be the beard to maintain, because that density is not going to be there if you grow it out. Just got to be frank, got to be honest. If you are trimming or shaving the neckline, stop. All right. And then go with all the advice that's given in the show there. So awesome. And you animals out there, thank you so much for that. Again, you guys already know with me, this is literally going to happen. This is going to all go to that. And where I'm at now, I only do it one way, the right way. My goal would be to have an exact replica of the Sony a6000 because, number one, I know how to work it. And number two, it's a really, really good camera.
Do you have room on your board for it?
I got 4 spots.
Oh, so the fourth one will be the drone.
Don't tell everybody out there, but I have 4 spots on the HDMI inputs.
We'll fly the drone over to people, drop giveaways off people's houses.
Yeah, and
that'd be awesome.
I don't want to get too crazy, but there are 2 mic inputs too. Yeah, so I literally didn't think about that until right now. The ability.
You guys, the wheels are turning. I can literally hear them. I don't know if that mic's picking it up, but the wheels are turning.
Okay, all right. What did you guys do? This did not. No matter what's going on in your life, this show is the ultimate oasis in distraction.
And this day, for me, 100%. Like leading up to tonight,
No matter what is going on in your life, this show is the ultimate oasis because of you guys. Literally never thought about any of these things until it happened on here. So,
getting a little bit of my tingly nose. I'm feeling a little moved at the moment, to be honest.
That's so cool.
The tingle nose.
Brian, no, the mullet will not be making a return. The only mullet cam we could possibly have is if the Mayor's growing the mullet out.
And I think that's far away. All right. John Smith. I've always kept a short beard, but decided to take a trip to long beard man's land. How do you get there?
Never been.
Patience. I'm a
turn left at Patience.
Yeah, left at Patience, second star to the left, and on until morning. A little under a year into my trip, and I don't think I'm going back. I am, however, a little scared of doing a transparency trim. I've trimmed tips before. I keep the sides down because I'm B&B. Can you please walk me through this first trim if you think I need it? My goal is a Dan C beard style.
Okay. Couple of things. First one, Donald, dude, thank you so much, you guys. This is gonna. I have a feeling we're gonna get there. I'm gonna keep track of all this stuff and do it the right way. Once we reach like the threshold, I'm gonna go get it. It's gonna happen now that you guys put those things in motion. Adds an extra layer to set up and take down, but I've actually come to enjoy it. It feels kind of cool and like, I don't know, fortunate to have that. We need to build another room in the basement. and soundproofing in the window into the studio. Just imagine,
Can you imagine Doug like
right here looking at us. He's our Jamie from Joe Rogan. That would be super cool.
You stretch it out.
We do need to officially say the word poop. Poop has happened now at the 44th minute. Okay. And this would be amazing. We actually have considered this new segment, Dan and the Mayor on the Road, maybe next summer. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I don't know what we could do with that, but considering a beard trimmer in a short time with the beard, I've always had a barber trim. Would you suggest a Brio Beardscape or Axis? I do not suggest the Axis. I love Brio. The Mayor has Brio. We have an Axis. We have the Ivy, which is the female version. It's literally the same thing, just a different color. For me, the Axis does not move as fast. It's not as powerful and as accurate. I wish, because it's smaller and there's little details I want. I just don't like the Axis. And I have no problem saying that and just being transparent, of course. So no, I do not recommend the Axis. Yeah. I don't know. What's the threshold? Let me see here. All right.
You guys are crazy. Uh-oh.
Oh, Patrick, and he was in here earlier. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Patrick. Oh, that's crazy. So to be transparent, my side cam for the Mayor would be a Sony A6000. It's looking like in the average of about $600. So, and I'm just saying that because somebody asked, no pressure or anything like that. But Patrick, that's in all of you, Isaac, that's $50.
You know,
like that's a serious thing, man. That's crazy.
To me, it just is a commitment. They like what we're doing. We need to do better. It's like a challenge. Then, like, how am I gonna shave some things into the side beard so you can see it? Like, how am I gonna make that side beard justify?
Right.
Right. I don't know.
So yeah, it would be this here, the Sony A6000. I can probably find a deal at the local camera store, but it does need a lens with it. Hopefully the same lens, which I see in the pictures here that looks like the same one. So it may be just the kit lens, but we're probably looking at about the $600 range, just so you guys.
If we ever do get there, can we call it like Mayor Cam sponsored by the chat? Because it's these guys that made a hat.
That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Mayor Cam sponsored by the chat. Corey, no. Chat cam. Okay. All right. They got to have Mayor in there somewhere. Yeah. Corey, no giveaways tonight. We purposely decided to take a little breather from the giveaways because we have been just giveaway absolutely crazy lately.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Give it away now.
All right. After all these distractions, which I love, keep them coming. What was our summarize? What are we looking for here?
He thinks he's ready for transparency trim. He wants the line. He wants that narrow recommendation.
Okay. So he's going for my beard, right? Okay, going for my beard. First off, we got to address the elephant in the room. Bald and bearded. Fantastic. Great color. Great density. And he is going for my beard. So I guess I'll kick it off here first. The other one was a short beard. Mayor kicked it off. John, I do think you are 100% ready for a very small, I just came in time to vote yay on the Mayor Cam. Awesome. Thank you, Casey. I do think it is time for a very small transparency trim, only from the bottom, though. You have a very dense, very thick beard. You can tell all the way up in here, man, that is a great, great beard. But if you are on the course of growing it out, I would, if you look down here, you guys, I would do just that little bit of a round trim. I would consider doing this every 3 to 4 months. Why? Because that's what I do. And you said your goal was my beard. All that does is take away those thinning ends, those transparent ends, the ends that are just outgrowing the other part of the beard. Real simple, real easy trim here. And on the sides, you're going to leave this all alone. It's just going to be a little right there. And you can see where the light is going through. If you were to come in and say, hey, Dan, I think I'm going to leave my beard alone. Dude, your beard's awesome. I have nothing for you. But when you're specifically asking me, is it time for a transparency trim? Yeah, it is.
Just barely.
Just barely.
You don't even almost qualify under the squint test, but it is there, especially on the side with the squint test. Just a slight, quarter, half an inch, quarter of an inch?
Yeah, quarter to a half an inch. I'm not that good at measuring, but right in there, man. Right in there.
Great beard.
Yep, you have a fantastic beard. Love the mustache. This would qualify as a lazy walrus. And this is an example why so many of you should be converting to a lazy walrus because, number one, look at how full this looks. Number two, look that it is covering the lip, but off the lip at the same time. And number three, my favorite thing about a lazy walrus is, do you notice how this blends in with the side of the beard? Where does the mustache stop and the beard ends? Who knows? The beauty of that is your mustache does not need to be perfectly even. Most people's mustaches grow unevenly. One side grows longer, one side has a little wonky. When you do that lazy walrus, guess what? You don't have to worry about it because it blends right in. That is my favorite aspect of this beard is that lazy walrus. Cheek line is great. Nice fade right into the ear. You're killing it, John. Killing it. But yes, your gut instinct is right. And I always say this too. When they bring up the transparency trim, is it time? They already know. They just want confirmation. Awesome, John.
Sebastian's update.
So if you guys remember the brothers last week, we had Sebastian rocking the goatee, and then his brother Marlin, something with an M.
It wasn't Merlin. It was
not Merlin.
I think
Marlin, something like that. And I'm so sorry for butchering your name. And they are in a completely different time zone than us, so he's probably not watching right now. But he asked, was it time for a transparency trim? We said yes, and we drew the line right here. Look at that after. This is within 1 week. Can I get the phrase? Can I get the line? What's up, Craig? Hopefully you stay awake tonight. He fell asleep and won a giveaway of a $500 box, but fell asleep.
No.
Yes, he didn't get it. Sorry, Craig. I cried for you a little bit. But if you see that bottom line there, this is addition by subtraction. There it is, Kip. Kip knows exactly. Addition is there. Addition by subtraction. Purpose. It's amazing. Amazing. Oh, Caleb, first ever super chat. Oh, man, thank you, Caleb. That's super cool. I'm glad the mayor was able to bring it out of you. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Caleb. That's so kind of you, buddy. All right, so yes. Are we sure it's the same guy? Right. He dropped the hair. If you see the hair, he normally last week. So if you remember, he had the man bun, and then his brother was bald and bearded, real big, full beard, goatee with the man bun, super, super killer. And yes, addition by subtraction matches his face shape perfectly. Zebra, couldn't agree more. This works for him. If he tried to be his brother, I don't think it would work out as well. Nailed it. Nice trim. Ooh, Matt bringing in the emojis. Addition by subtraction. Plus by minus. Yeah, we can say that too. Crushed.
That could be its hat. What's that plus by minus? I would love to explain that one.
That would be kind of cool. Mm-hmm. That would be a conversation starter and a way to get them into the Facebook group.
You know, it's also like a lifestyle. Like, you know, you got a girlfriend that's not working out. I'm sorry, honey. Look at the tattoo.
You better not
have
a
minus.
You better not have a girlfriend that's not working out.
Oh, I'm talking about these guys.
All right.
Not me.
I thought that was a picture of both the brothers. No, so this is the before and after of the brother that we gave advice last week on how to do a transparency trim. So
one of the brothers we said leave it alone.
We did. The other brother we said do not touch. You're not ready for anything yet. Amrit, if I send a picture right now, it will not be on this one, Amrit. It is several hours too late for this one. So you would be on next week if you're able to send in. Mr. Bearded Bushido, thank you for staying up with us. Take care. Good night. Mayor, a little check-in on the do. You're dogging it.
I think I like it more than I realized.
Yeah.
That, guys.
Let me bring this back down here real quick. All right.
Yeah, I do like this.
Wait, why is it not? Come on, Mayor.
Single close.
Go in the middle. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah. There are a lot of things drawn to your face. So yes. Add to the mayor cam. Thank you. Any advice on growing out the stash when it gets to that annoying phase, grooming products? Well, the mayor's recently, I've lived past the annoying phase. So I'm not the best to ask here, but the mayor is.
One tip that I might throw at you is to be, when you're applying, I do a butter at night after I've done the straightening. Give love, get that butter into that mustache. Don't be afraid to give it a little bit of love and soften that mustache hair, because sometimes that mustache, you're applying your butter and your oil and you forget this mustache. Focus on that and soften it up, and it makes it a little bit easier to tolerate on the upper lip.
Beautiful. I've never been able to show off the jerky like this. Never actually thought about it. Look at that. You guys can see.
That's the hot, and that's the peppers, and then that's the Cajun.
And sometimes I've actually read reviews online and people are like, oh, it's moldy. And it does kind of look like there's mold on there, but it's actually just the salt. It's just what they use to preserve it. So it's not mold at all.
No.
So thank you, Jonathan. Oh, TR, everybody talking about how long they wanted their beards. I just want my hair and freedom beard to flow majestically in the wind. Oh, dude. First off, thank you for the super chat. Secondly, that's the most
majestically,
the most American phrase I've ever heard in my life. My freedom beard, thank you for your service. I would assume we're talking about former military veteran there. To flow majestically in the wind as I ride my motorcycle through the countryside. Are you a poet?
Right.
Do you have a language arts degree?
Do we want to challenge an oil company to use that as the name of an oil? Starting with majestically in the wind as I ride my motorcycle. I mean, who doesn't think, yeah, that sounds good.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty amazing to me.
Oh yeah, you did pronounce. Yeah, guy, I'm sorry. He's had a rough day. It is pronounced
Cajun.
Cajun.
I got sloppy.
Cajun. I want to dance Beard. Isaac, you are on the way, my man. He is dialed into the videos. You will get there. I can pretty dang near promise you that. This is not the octane jerky. I don't have any new beef octane jerky right now. I don't know if you have any at the crib, but I ate a lot of octane jerky, so no. But I would love to show this off, so I'm gonna have to snag some more from the mayor on there. Hey, John, thank you, man. Beautiful picture there. Thank you so much. Mayor Cam 2021. So cool. So cool. God, you guys, you don't know. To give you an idea, this setup that I have here, I got the ball rolling in the idea on a Thursday. I left on Friday to go to Connecticut, to fly to Connecticut to do the Beard Octane, J. Cruise, all that stuff. I came home on Sunday. I was exhausted. Sam was losing her mind with the kids. On the way home from the airport, I didn't even go home. I went to the camera store and bought all of this. On the way home from the airport, so many people online were like, what is wrong with you? I was like, you don't understand. It eats my mind away. Once I get something on my mind that I want to do, it just goes there.
And we're both like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You tolerate me sometimes when some of my whims. Usually you're like, yeah, that's a great idea. And then I come back down to earth and it's like, do I really want to take all the other things on?
Right.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
And I think that's why this works is we get that. We get that. Awesome, man. Doug said we are about halfway there. That's wild. That is wild, you guys. Absolute animals. I knew where that was going, and I feel like we're gonna get there. Oh, real quick, Mr. Greeter, he always deserves a spotlight. My Dan C shirt should be here on Monday. The teacher. Oh, very cool, Michael. Thank you, man. Awesome. Sorry.
All right. This is Kevin. I bought and used butter and beard oil today and blow dried it, and it made a huge difference, and it exposed something I need help with. As you can see, the transparency at the bottom is actually my underneath hair that is longer than the top. Should I trim the bottom and let the top catch up, or wait and do it when it's longer? Thanks.
Okay. Dave and Diane, hello, Diane, says, love that whiskey and hardtack shirt. Called that before the stream. We knew somebody was going to point that out. It pops.
It does. And this is Don's logo. Do you remember he drew? They
hired all these teams to graphic design, and they went with Don in the end. Hey, Dan, are you ready for NFL season? Yeah. I think we're both probably the least invested into sports in our entire life right now.
But I like to do it. Who's going to win? I don't know. Let's go Tampa Bay with Brady.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, yeah. I'm picking Tampa Bay for sure. I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be Chiefs, Tampa Bay win. All right. Kevin says, do you think it's time for a transparency trim to catch up when it's longer? What we got going on here? Hey, Postal Pete. Man, that's an awesome name. And thank you, dude. Let's go, Mayor Cam. We're going to have a camera here. And then the cool thing is we'll be able to switch from this one to that one. Side cam to side cam.
That would be crazy.
That is like a Hail Mary. All right. I'm going to let you roll on this one unless you're blanking, because it makes sure we talk to them. I can't lean too far.
I was just looking.
Okay. I'm having a hard time on this one. Chat, what do you guys think is some good advice for Kevin here? I'm stuck between kind of two roads right now.
I have a hard time giving advice. I think he's absolutely right. I'm going to just trust that his assessment is accurate and that he's thinking that these guys are a little longer. In that situation, I would recommend a slight scissor trim where you kind of go across, like short. Here you start at the front, then a second one deep, and then a third one towards the neckline to just even those out. The oil, the butter, I can see that's making a difference. But if it's truly you're feeling like this is longer, I often will take scissors. I kind of have this. I see it on the second picture a lot. I have the same thing sometimes. It just pops. I would say good scissors are a good investment. You don't want anything that's going to snag or grab. And yeah, 3 across. Just don't take any more off than you have to, and even it out with those scissors. And you got a great beard. And I think your idea of getting into oils, getting into butter is an amazing thing. And I'm sorry to say this, but a heated brush is something that I'm not sorry to say it. The next step is going to be a heated brush for you, Kevin, because that's where you get more of that control and you can really kind of shape that thickness.
Man. Yes.
And Isaac, what the heck?
You are an animal. And I do have to say, Isaac had recently some really kind words that he had said for Sam. And Isaac, not to get too crazy on you, Sam busted out some tears of joy. Like it like just resonated with her and just hit her like, man, we're doing something pretty special, pretty cool here where we've brought all these people together and stuff. And Isaac, thank you for that kind note. I don't even really remember what it was, if it was on Instagram or Etsy or something, or if I showed her a comment. But Isaac had said something very, very kind about Sam in her Etsy shop, I believe is what it was. And she literally started crying because she was so happy. So Isaac, man, you make a difference with our family. Thank you sincerely. All right. Man, what would happen if you tried a blowout or a brush up technique? Maybe a stupid idea. Yeah, guys, and this is not me. You guys know I'm a pretty adamant person. I know what I want, and I say it. Man, and I'm stuck here, Kevin, because you have a really good beard. When you see this bad boy over here, like this is a really, really nice beard. I absolutely love your mustache. I love the color of the beard. It's tough. The tough part is, I mean, just to be frank here, your beard is very dark and your skin is very light. Same here. I am the captain of the Pale Club. I got harassed when Mary came back from Jamaica and was looking like the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka factory. And I'm over here looking like Casper the Ghost. Everybody was razzing on me and saying how good he looked.
Oh no.
Kevin, so I'm not saying that in a slighting way at all. I'm stuck here. Dancy, hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Nicholas. Sorry, guys, I just remember I have some homework. All right, Molly, did you give a comment? Because I want to hear, Molly, if you can, before you go. I haven't seen it. I want your feedback on this one.
And I was just going to add something with Kevin, too.
Yeah, please.
I think your game right now is to try and get that a little tighter to your face when you're styling it. And that will give you a little bit of thickness, and then we can really assess. Maybe this is like a revisit to see that controlled thickness up against the face, because it's just tough to tell. Yeah, you see some transparency, but it's also kind of, you can tell it's like brushed out a little bit.
All right, and Kevin says I'm actually tan. The cam's playing trick. Oh, thanks. It's just me then. Thanks for leaving me alone, Kevin. Oh, I like that name. Hi, Molly Wood. That's pretty good, Mark. That's pretty good there.
All
right. I agree with everything the mayor said, and I agree with what Russell's saying here. First and foremost, I want to see the direction change of your sides here, right? This swoop back, I want you to start training that down more. I don't want this divided and this divided. So let's start to get that down more. And I think over here, that whoop-de-whoop, floop-de-floop out here, I think that is going to sit down better. Take care, Regan, a.k.a. Reagan. Have a good night. I think that will sit down a little bit better because this is the star of the show, right? You're right here. Your goatee range is the strongest of the strong. What's up, Mr. Dragoon? Your underbeard, if this is your underbeard here, which it does look like you had said, I agree. I think you should trim even and let it grow together. Mainly because you're not at a crazy place. You're not super. Good night, Molly. You're not at a really like big time like starting spot or anything like that where it's like super long. Mayor, final advice. I'm not a good help on this one. This is more your world. What concise, clear answer? What does he need to do this week?
Slight scissor evening, just take off as little as you can to even out the bottom. And then work on getting enough oil in there, or considering a heated brush or a technique on one of Dan's videos for a blow dryer to just get that straight and sitting tight on your face. And then I would send in again, and let's come back to it.
Okay, so to clarify and piggyback here, you want to get that beard wrapping to your face. Let me show you on the mare's face right now. If you notice, my beard is pointing down. Your beard in those pictures were starting to point down. The mare's beard tucks into his face here. This actually curls a little bit. And once it starts to not do that, that's when the mare trims. Once it starts to go a little bit more, that's when he starts to trim. I can see it right now where that trimming happens. So a really good kind of clear point. Get that beard right now, even wrapping to your face, and then we can start pushing for that medium beard and stuff beyond there.
Agreed.
Okay.
That's a great
All right.
summary.
Thank you for the help, guys. Thank you for the mayor being quarterback there, because that one I was struggling with.
That's good though. When we do get a challenge, because you're not sure, it's kind of sometimes they're at like a tipping point.
Yeah,
one way or the other, and you can't.
Right. And I have my wheelhouse, right? If you're giving me a medium long beard that's got transparency, put me up, Barry Bonds. We out of here. What's up, Dale? What's up, Ken? Welcome on in. And guys, we have not said this since the first 5 minutes. If you could, please consider hitting a thumbs up on this stream. If you are in favor and you want the mayor cam, please hit a thumbs up so we can do something like this, but over there. That would be pretty cool. And I do like that idea because it's going to show off another side of the studio. Are you able to reach that box right there? Show what I bought. So I did make another investment, and I went really nice on these ones. So I got some more LED. Oh, let me show you over here. Got some more LED strip lights. If you see on this one, over back here, I got the LED strip. They go all above where we're at. This one is a 3-pack. It's bigger than I've ever had. And it's one that normally I just get the little cheap ones that have the little cheap remotes. This one has, I'm not even going to be able to really show it super well here. This one's got the real deal, heavy duty remote. And I'm excited for this one. What this is going to be for is going to be that corner back there. Right now, I'm just using, can't even show you. Oh, there you go. Right now, I'm just using a little Halloween light, and it's giving it a little bit of illumination. But no Dale, no link tonight. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to line this bad boy up along the ceiling, kind of go down that corner, and add a few more things. So this one was not cheap, but I do think, especially for this view right here, that's going to make a big difference for it. And even there too, you can see it when we're live. So this bad boy, I'm just gonna leave it right there because that's coming in. It actually came in the mail today. I did not have time to be able to put it up yet, but that's okay. I appreciate how in depth y'all go. Very informed and positive. Thanks for being. Hey, thank you, Brad.
That's what all the things we pride ourselves on. So appreciate it.
You've had
wrapped us up.
Yeah, you've had 2 Hall of Fame comments tonight. This one and then the Aberlight question. I think you are dialed in and in depth. So thank you. That makes me suspicious of how intelligent you are and kind of intimidates me. All right.
This is Adam C. Will my beard grow as long as yours, Dan? It feels like my sides are thin, but great growth underneath. I am clueless and need help. I want to fully grow it out like yours, Dan.
Okay. All right. And this is Mr. Crab. Everybody do the crab walk. Crab walk. I just made that up, but I feel like it could be a TikTok hit.
Absolutely.
All right. Adam, his goal is to have a beard like mine. And essentially his question was,
his mustache is
right. It looks like mine. Yeah, it looks like mine. His question is, can I grow a beard like you, Dan? The answer is yes, Adam, 100%. The biggest thing you need to do is make sure you leave that underbeard alone. The second biggest thing you need to do, crab walk. Second biggest thing you need to do is make sure you are trimming the transparency. All right, Chris, take care, man. Thanks for being here. Trim the transparency off the bottom so then you can keep that density, keep it looking nice as you go through. All right. How far along are we on the mayor cam? Doug, moderator, good friend of ours. If you could tally it all, let us know how far along we are. I think we are past halfway by a decent amount now. This might.
You guys are crazy.
This might happen tonight.
No, stop.
This might happen tonight. So that is a Dan C circa mid-2018 Reddit days. Truly, that is a Reddit Doug. Great call. So before I was making YouTube videos, I was making my rounds of my presence on Reddit, and my mustache was much more pronounced than my beard, just like this. And that is killing almost 2/3 the way through. We got a shot. We got a shot at it tonight. So, Adam, to be very quick, yes, right here. Here he is, my man. Adam, you your beard grossly reminds me of my own from 2-3 years ago. Truly reminds me of my own. You are going to have mine. Absolutely. Okay. No worries, Doug. If not, they're saying we're about 2/3 of the way. I get like a little like breakdown of every super chat afterwards, so I can check pretty easily. It might be not until tomorrow, till everything processes. YouTube takes 24 hours. Like I can't see my sub update until tomorrow and stuff, but I'll be able to check as we go through there. But Adam, thank you for sending in. The answer is yes. How do you eat stuff like sandwiches and apples without chewing on your mustache? TR, I actually have a video on that. If you Google or if you YouTube Dancy Bearded eating with a mustache, or even just eating with a mustache, mine should be the top one there. I give a little bit of advice. For me, I use utensils and straws almost always. If I eat pizza, I'm cutting it with a fork and knife. If I have a hamburger, I'm breaking it into pieces. Does that make me less of a man? I don't care. It's what works for me and the way that I like to eat.
Not enjoyable to think you got something in your beard or like.
Yeah.
And there is no good way to do a s'more.
Nope.
S'mores are impossible.
Nope. Just avoid Adam. Thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. I'm happy now. Thank you. The people are happy now too as well. Dan, can you share a pic from an early day? Yeah, Trey, I'm gonna have to do that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, usually I post like pictures and stuff from the journey on Instagram, like Throwback Thursday is tomorrow.
It is.
I am going to bust out a Reddit days picture for Throwback Thursday. You got it. The only thing I don't like about doing Throwback Thursday from the Reddit days is my shorter beard was really nice. It was a very stylish beard. And so inevitably I get the comments, I liked it better back then. I liked it. I like that short beard. And I just don't want to hear that. But I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm going to do it.
Shake those off.
Shake it off.
Shake
it off.
This is J-A-L.
And he's in here. And I actually saw him change his YouTube name, I believe, to J-A-L, which makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside because I'm the person that called him that and came up with that nickname. I'm sure you do the same, but I give all my students like nicknames.
Absolutely.
And his name is like James something, Lagada, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to say his name, so it's J-A-L, which I love abbreviated names like that. So you rock it, J-A-L, and leave a comment so we can highlight your name.
All right. I am really skeptical of trimming or touching any facial hair like what you recommend. To shave or trim the neck to look more presentable. My patches are filling in slowly, and if I hold the camera very still with 4K, I can see very little baby hairs in the bald spots. Does this mean there's going to be hair in those areas? And isn't there a term for this new hair growth of baby hairs?
Yes and yes. If you see those baby hairs, they're probably turning or are vellus hairs. So it's a growth cycle. Sometimes you have to, and this is a super loaded topic. I may have to make that. Essentially, you get baby hairs. They need to go through their full baby hair cycle before they can become adult hairs that will latch on and actually be there for the long stay. If you guys follow the minoxidil community at all, they are obsessed with this process and this term because for them, that is real growth, right? You can grow those baby hairs over and over and over again with things like minoxidil. But until they go through that phase and until we have that vellus transition, then it's not real. If you have them and you're not doing a drug like minoxidil, chances are they are kicking in and are doing really well here. So awesome, JL. Thank you for sending this one in here. So, and this was the only picture we had from him. And if we saw this, right, the strength is in the goatee range, which is we see time and time again. That is so common. And he definitely has some spots that are more bare or patchy than the other ones. But that exciting news, the key part that he said here was that the patches are filling in slowly. And if I hold the camera very still with 4K, I can see little baby hairs in those patchy areas. Yes, yes, yes. Those are going to come in. Keep having patience. Depending on your goals, I might recommend a cleanup along the way. Cleaning up is not going to hurt the growth at all. Let me say that again. Cleaning up is not going to hurt the growth at all. If this is what you're rocking right now, JAL, I might go with a buzzer trim right here. About a finger or two above the Adam's apple. We can leave this all alone because remember, this view, you're pointing your head up and you're showing us. Normally, your head is down, looking forward. So when you do that, this is about going to be even with your chin. I would just go with a little brio, a little trimmer, a little buzzer, and I'll kick it to the mayor. But first, boom! Daniel the Disney for the Steve Side Beard Camera Fund. Couldn't go to a better human. Bam!
Wow.
Now they have my passes. Hopefully, we'll get to hang out in the park your next Disney trip. Yeah, so Daniel, the only thing on that, you'll have to look into message Sam, and she'll give you the. Do you know our spring break date by chance? What week it is?
It's just usually it's
because it's new now, right?
First in April, I thought.
Wasn't last year the last of March?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's either the last week of March or first week of April.
Yeah, Daniel. Yes, it's one of those two. I think it's the last week of March. The only problem though is we had friends with season passes last year, and that week was blacked out, and they weren't allowed to use their passes. So look into that because we are doing Disney. We are doing a Disney meetup. We are staying at the park for a week once again. So please make sure you have that as it goes through.
I'll probably be in Florida that week. I'll be about an hour and a half away, but
the mayor's gonna be at the meetup.
I don't know.
He's gonna be at. It's just one night, one evening. Yeah. Awesome.
But I think we're planning on it.
Wow. All right. What the heck? This is crazy. All right, let me hit this real quick. I googled Dancy bearded Reddit under images, and the first picture was a 10-year comparison. Wow, 10-year.
Like probably
interesting. Maybe when I was like
from first to begin, probably looks like 10 years of growth.
Right. Could be. But yeah, go ahead, Bear. Then I'm gonna hit these questions.
I was just gonna say for JAL, my only advice, and you can take it or leave it at this, is to look at it, consider a Chicago comb number 8. Number 8 is our favorite, right? With a handle. Because I think one of the things you can do to kind of spur on that growth and just get used to your beard and training too, is you might like to, it's almost like you just kind of start picking it out, start training it, start getting those follicles stimulated. I think that might be, you're at that point where you can just kind of start straightening and getting a little more body from some of those hairs that are kind of very, very curly.
Okay. Big Stu says, would something like biotin or other beard supplements? Yes. If those hairs are coming in, we want to promote that growth as much as possible. JAL, try to rock 10,000 mcgs of biotin a day. Try to get your vitamin C. Try to get your fish oil. Go check out my vitamins video. Get your collagen peptides, whether it's pill form, powder form. All those things are really going to help. If those babies are growing, let's give them all the nutrients they can have to fully grow well. And Daniel was at the Disney meetup last year. Just wasn't his family. I know his family wanted to connect to everybody, but he was at the meetup. I got to hang out with him all night. It was super, super cool. So Van Dyke is absolutely in the cards, but I think he has his heart set on going for that growing. Yeah, I think he's really going for that growing there as it comes through. And a couple other questions here. Where to go? Live in Miami. Yeah, the meetup was awesome last year. We probably had 6 companies, probably more than 6 to 10 companies. We had like at different points, 30 different dudes, families. It was awesome. Yep. The first picture was a white collared shirt and tie, short business beard. Okay, yeah. I think it was my first year teaching.
I remember that guy.
Yeah, first year teaching. And actually I was at the building with the mayor and I got hired there. So yeah. No worries. I'll definitely find a way to spend time with your family. Very cool. Yeah, get the boys together. Yep, no doubt. Awesome, Daniel. Awesome, man. Very cool. Dude, not only do we have the birthing of a Mayor Cam today, we've had at least 1 Aberlite Pro or 2 Aberlite Pros sold tonight, and I have a feeling possibly a Compact or a Go. You guys are awesome, man.
Let me tell you what, guys. Someday I will tell you about tonight leading up into coming into this. Not tonight. We're going to get it in the past first, but this is very special, very nice.
Say that one more time. There's some people that weren't listening yet.
There's a lot that led up to tonight's show. Like, I wasn't even going to be here. Like, we didn't know. Just some stuff, family stuff, kids. Back to school's been crazy. We'll just leave it at that. So you guys have like made my night. I can't wait to get home and tell Betsy about it. You're going to make her night too. So thank you.
2 pros.
You don't even know like how special it is. I will share it with you soon.
And it's crazy because if you weren't here, none of this likely would have happened. True. Which is wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Awesome. James.
Hey, Dancy and the mayor. You already know me, and obviously I'm an active member of the chat and Facebook group. I'm absolutely loving the content Dancy is putting out daily and with Mayor weekly. Being part of this has truly changed me for the better. In the pictures you will see the mustache is almost unheard of. It does not grow much. It makes me insecure about my beard at times. I'm not bashful and will say I feel like I have a great beard otherwise. The only thing that bothers me is the mustache, which I know you cannot help with, and the dips and dents. It seems that anytime I try to correct them, my hairs almost flip outward into a bell-shaped beard, which I am not shooting for. Attached are pictures of me now at 4 months and a picture of my goal. Obviously, I won't have the mustache, but wondering if my coverage, if you think the beard is obtainable. Thank you again.
Awesome, James. Great explanation, everything there. And as I said, I would like to also meet up. That'd be awesome. We are all set with our autograph. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, Isaac, we'll get the date out there. Last year, we had people flying from Connecticut. We had people coming from Georgia. We had people coming from all. This is the Disney in Florida, you guys, which is Disney World. Yeah, Disney World. So the Disney in Florida, we'll make sure you guys know this is not like Vegas where we're hoping it happens. COVID, who knows? No. Disney is booked. We will be doing the meetup. This is the 3rd Disney meetup that we'll do, and each one has been huge. Everybody last year at the Disney meetup left with like products from like 4 companies for free. They left with Mythical, they left with Fable, they left with Beard Octane, they left with Bahawat. They left with all sorts of products just for coming. They didn't expect that. They didn't plan on it, but they got a bunch. We gave out t-shirts. We gave out hats. We had a ton of stuff that was given away. Hey, Nicholas, thank you, man. Mayor Cam, that's so cool. So cool. All right. So mustache and dips. All right, the Dan C. beard here, and he's got the mustache. And now, when I went to this presentation, I don't read first, especially if the mayor made a slide. I just kind of go through and I like to like edit the pictures and move them around. And then I go back and read. I did not notice or see the mustache or lack of mustache at all. It did not cross my mind until I went back and read and then came back to the picture. James, do not worry about your mustache. You are the only one looking at it. Truly. To me, that it looks like a mustache. Like it just doesn't cross my mind at all. It really doesn't.
That's a perfect. I like how you frame that. That's a perfect way to say it. Is that beard is so big that it doesn't even stand out. The mustache you don't even notice. In fact, that's a dating man's beard right there because you've got the kissability plus the wow factor on the beard.
Dude, this is Jay Mason. Oh man. So yeah, this week I think was a perfect example of Beard Advice Live. We split it. We do. Some weeks it's all the mayor, some weeks it's all me, some weeks it's half and half. Jay Mason is one of my good buddies. I should have caught that one, but I didn't even register for me.
Because I started setting this one up and I think you finished it. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, Jay. Man, that we okay, guys, this is Jay Mason right here. Jay, stop worrying about your mustache, man. There's no issues there. Now, to the dips and waves. I love the texture of your beard.
Yeah.
I think this fits and works for you. And you know I would tell you otherwise if I didn't think so. But I will say, if you are getting that bell effect where it starts going out when you're addressing it, you're just going about the technique in the not best way. If you're doing that, you're either spinning the round brush in the wrong direction or you're applying the tension at the wrong point. If you're spinning the right way and it's kind of belling out down here, your tension is too low. You need to get the tension up higher and start blowing. Grab that round brush, blow up, and please go watch my video from last week on the big barrel brush. That is the exact technique you should be using right here if you want to get rid of those dips and waves, which I think you are perfectly fine without touching those at all. And he is a new member of the Bald and Bearded Club. Jay had a legendary mullet before this point.
I just have to say, great beard.
Yes.
Like, how?
And he said that,
people sitting in the chat are saying like, how's this guy asking for anything? He's already got it going on. So, like I said, the mustache, they give it as the most kissable beard you've got, because when they get thick like that, it does kind of cause some issues sometimes, a little friction.
Yes, and he has a beautiful, amazing wife. They've had children, so they know about kissing there. So
wait, so you're saying they don't need to kiss anymore?
Man, no.
But you're not saying it either. And I feel you. I'm there.
So yeah, and Daniel says the meetup was awesome. Got a chance to see the Dan C Cavs. Let me tell you. Wow. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Blow it upward with a round brush, then blow it down with the round brush. That's how I correct. Yes. Exactly like Nate said there. Exactly like Nate said there. That mustache, man, is not an issue at all. Everybody's loving the beard that you have. I agree with Jimbo. It looks like a mustache, and Jay is younger. He is a younger gentleman. I think he's even younger than me. For each of us, there's something. Yep, I agree. And even mine. I just don't like to talk about it because then everybody looks at it.
That's good wisdom, Doug.
Mm-hmm. Randy, what's up, Randy the builder? I don't even know if I told you. You know how Randy did our upstairs bathroom and then our shower and everything?
You were like, call me because we need to do the
he did.
bath.
He finished.
It's already done?
He did it yesterday. Happened in a week? He did it, a day. Oh, he did it yesterday. Wow. So he completely redid our half bath. We had some little bit of rotten flooring because the boys are in there, you know.
Oh,
and,
I got two of them.
Yep. And so we got a brand new toilet, replaced the entire toilet. He mudded and sanded and everything and painted our walls. We had a light fixture that was too low. He completely rerouted and moved the light fixture, like the actual, the box.
Yeah.
Up higher on the wall. Did all that,
Beautiful.
Put it all back, even did a couple other touch-up things in other rooms in a day.
Nobody does that.
In a day with his whole team. It was mind-blowing. And Randy, I didn't get a chance to tell you because I had so much going on because Sam was trying to pick up the kids. She was kind of losing her mind, blah, 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 in like a stressed kid's way. And Randy, your beard is looking better than ever. I passed along a heated brush to him. I gave him some products and stuff. Randy, my favorite thing about Randy Beard 2.0 is the volume you had. When I first met Randy, his beard, he had a big beard, but it was kind of like real, like
the body was.
It was real, like body. Clumped in and kind of down, which was awesome. When I saw the beard yesterday on Randy, keep that volume up, man. The way you had that boy splaying. What's the word there?
Splayed
out. Yeah. When you had that boy splayed out, it was looking better than ever. Yep. I do have a video on that, Dragon. All right, here's Jay right here. I think I may be getting too much heat, maybe. My big barrel brush is going in the right direction, but it still flips. I don't think that would be a case of too much heat, Jay. I would think it would be where you are making that curl, where you are actually grabbing the hairs. Yep, where you are grabbing the hairs there.
And we're all still going through this pandemic, and so just this is a time where you can give an 80% straightening. Because to get to 100, you're gonna ruin. I know I'm gonna ruin it instantly when I get to work.
Yeah.
So maybe it's time,
And congrats to Jay on his recent job change. He recently made a shift in his job / career. So shout out to you, man. Awesome. Hey, Asher, thank you. Layden, I want to say a huge thank to you and the gentleman in Fable Beard Co. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Okay. I got. I'm on that dancing routine. Yeah, there we go, Randy. I'm not even kidding. It does look better than ever.
I wonder if he'll tell me before Dan comes home or whatever. Before you see him, are you like? Do you have to get it brushed out? Are people conscious of that? I bet they have to be a little bit.
He was.
You're the
working.
Beard guy.
Let him know. Did you touch it up? But he was. I came home and he was straight up working. So I don't know if he had the ability.
That's how you do stuff that takes other people a month in a day. All right, this is Russ M. So to me, other than the mustache, I believe I have basically reached my goal. I've given you some shots with one where I had the beard dialed in. Now I have the desire to keep going. I like the pointed chin. Any suggestions where I should go next? Please don't hesitate to say bald and bearded.
Okay. Did he say please? No. You added in a word that completely changed that sentence there.
Why did I add that in? What happened?
That is the example of, when they do grammar things, when a comma changes the whole thing. Yeah. Adding hesitate changes it. All right, let's be clear here. Please do not say bald and bearded. And Brandy said, I did not see it. I did not touch it before 7 a.m. when I left the house. And I saw him at 3:30. So
there you go.
Okay. So this one is added in last minute. You have not seen it yet. Russ, I don't know if you remember this. Russ is our sophisticated surfer. Do you remember he had a short business beard tucked to his face? It had that mainly white, but peppered in there as well. Super stylish haircut as well.
I think so.
Now he has reached his goal, and we need to give him a little bit of advice. He says
he likes a pointed chin.
And you're going to see here, any suggestions on what to do next. Let me hit Jay real quick since he was the last one. Hey, Michael, thank you, man. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you.
I've rewatched your dip videos a million times. My routine is on point, and my beard is insanely healthy with the external and internal nutrition. Maybe I have to take a video for you. I maybe have to take a video for you to correct.
Maybe like watch a video.
Oh, maybe, yeah. If you want to run through how you're using that round brush, send me a clip of that, man, on Instagram, and I'd be happy to take a look at that. Okay. I have Viking Revolution. I have, that's the good starter kit on Amazon. It's okay. It's a good thing to get people started on. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's okay. All right. Here's Russ right here. Prepare yourselves, everybody in the chat. I just got to wait till you see his goal beard and then you see his beard. A little spoiler alert, his goal beard, the goal guy should be using Russ as his goal. It should be vice versa here. Ooh. Yes. Goal is over here. All right. And then this is the beard he currently has right now.
Did he say something about his mustache?
Ridiculous. So he said, I think I've reached my goal other than the mustache.
Okay.
Yep. So his only question was, hey, I hit my goal. What is next?
Look at the side, man.
Yeah. Here's the commas example here. Let's eat grandma, or let's eat grandma. Exactly. And that's the same thing with don't hesitate. Don't say bald and bearded, and then don't hesitate to say bald and bearded. That's too funny. That is awesome. Russ is killing it. Yeah, absolutely killing it. I wouldn't
have said bald and bearded anyways.
No, his haircut is. Molly would be proud as a stylist. His haircut is doing really well. Never would have considered bald and bearded here. Don't go bald and bearded. All right. So thoughts? Do you have anything where? And again, this dude. Do you remember the short beard beforehand?
Absolutely.
He was so dialed in, and it was just a matter of getting to his goal. Dude, you are 100% at your goal. The only question would be, are you comfortable going bigger?
With the beard or the mustache?
Both.
I mean, the obvious difference between the goal and him is just the fuller mustache. But if I remember, it's just he wasn't super big on having it over the lip anyways. So I can't remember. That would be me putting. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember anything said there.
But I just think that, gosh, I love that line on the sides. I feel like with his good stylish haircut, this is a great look for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Truly. And hey, everybody, send a special welcome to Brian Paul. This dude is an amazing videographer. I believe Emmy-winning videographer. And of course, he comes in our lowest numbered live stream in the history of the show. But Brian thinks I know Brian doesn't care about numbers and stuff, but this is a fantastic show. But Brian, this is like our lowest number we have had in months. But it's all good, people. Quality over quantity, of course. So welcome, Brian, guys. Brian does have a YouTube channel and is absurdly top notch when it comes to videography stuff. It's intimidating when I look at his work here. Russ, are you in here? I haven't seen a comment from you from Russ as you came through. Russ, this is my only question. My only kind of step to you would be, if you want to go, if you feel comfortable pushing the limits and go, here he is right here. All right. I could maintain here. I finally got the styling dialed in. That's all it comes down to, Russ. We know you can maintain this super easily. If you would like to, this is one of the best side beard profiles I've ever seen. From the color to the really purposeful line and shape, to the texture, to everything.
The shape fits your face.
Yes.
That's not something we see very often. Usually it's like trimmed to fit and maybe you've done that. But there's always usually a little work to fit the edge of the jaw, just whatever the ears look like, and you got it.
So final answer, Russ, 100%, you should maintain where you are at. I have a video coming on this. I actually do not believe that a bigger beard would suit you well. Maintain where you are at right now, and you have one of the best purposeful, one of the best stylish beards I've ever seen. And how crazy is it that he started at that really short beard, said this was my goal months ago,
and got there.
And from this show to now to this show, He got there almost identically. I don't even know if that's a word.
Make
identically.
It happen, he made it happen, Captain.
Yeah. So an Englishman mustache, that would be cool. I could see that. I could see that. Good evening, everyone at Cuba. Hey, thank you, Mr. Dragon. And he said, cool, agreed, thanks. Thank you for sending in. Man, it is so cool, man. Thank you, Russ, so much for sending in for that one. Hey, there we go. We got that the show. We're not done, guys. We got question time that we'll be able to go through here. But thank you so much for everybody that sent in tonight. One more time, it is scrolling at the bottom, but Merritt, I know there's people watching right now that want to be featured next week. How do they get on this show?
Easy as sending an email to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Just like it sounds. Send us just a little brief description of what your goals are, any questions you have, and then as much information as we can with photos as well. A front shot, a side shot, and you should be good to go. Usually our turnaround is within the week. Typically we get a lot of emails on like tonight, and we'll probably look through them as the week goes by, and they'll be on next week if we think there's something that is of value to our beardsmen out there.
Yeah. Nick H, thank you, Nick, for that super chat. I got to donate too. Sorry, right now I had to be cheap. I got surgery on Tuesday. Hey, man, nothing but positive vibes and well wishes to you out there. Keep me out of work for 3 months. Woo, man, 3 months. That is, that is a wild there one. Hey, J.A., welcome on in, my friend. How you doing? We are just finishing our Mountain Dew, eating some beef jerky. Let me show you guys here. I'm eating the hot variety tonight, and it is real good. Real good. It's been liking you tonight for some reason.
I don't know.
So yeah. All right. Anything special I need to get the Brio besides the affiliate link in the description?
No, not really. The affiliate link says that you came from us, and then there is an email, like a 5% I suggest you do as well. Through the email, you can cancel it right after if they do tend to send a lot of messages. Like, I don't know if you need to hear from your razor company every day.
Right.
Just saying. But you can cancel that, unsubscribe to that, and it's worth saving.
Yes, absolutely. And Randy, yep. So thank you, Randy, for asking there. And there must be a live stream that just got over because all of my content creation friends just came and stopped in. We had Brian Paul came in, consistent. Ash stopped in over here. Hey, Ash. And then, of course, J.A., he said you can drop the A. The A silent. It's J, a.k.a. Jeff over there. Jeff, I do know your name. I like J.A. better. And he said, look at that autofocus. Oh, we're just getting started. That autofocus is just silly. And then also this one is for that nice product shot. See how I had it ready first?
When you store these cameras, you keep the lens, you keep the cover on.
Correct.
These are at that level where you don't want any dust, any extra stuff coming in contact.
So yep, I keep this one is for the 6400 over there, and then this is for the 6000 right here. So yes, no dust, no clutter, none of that stuff at all. So yes. All right, Dan, who is the quarterback to next year? This is Fitzpatrick. He graduated from Harvard. He is a journeyman as we go through. Ash has just got over. Of course, Ash. I was in there beforehand, but we had some kind of family craziness stuff going on, so I was not commenting, but I was listening. There. So, yes, okay. Does the 5% stack with yours? Probably not.
I don't have it. Mine is not percentage off. And I think I said a couple weeks ago, mine is not percentage off. Mine is just, I do get credit for bringing you to them, but they do run sales and they always have that 5% for the email. So that would be the biggest portion of that discount.
Absolutely.
And they keep their prices pretty down.
Yep.
As far as that goes.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Randy. So guys, you guys had a lot of questions that we were not able to get to earlier. We're not going to stay for the longest because we each have about 150 middle schoolers we got to get to first thing in the morning. But if you have some beard questions that you have been wondering, that you have been wanting to ask, especially the mayor, right? You don't get him available as much as me on here. So if there's something with the mustache, with a dent, with a dip, with a mayor cam, let us know. Oh, I got something in my beard.
The hand up on your hip, the dent, the dip.
What I got over here?
A dip, you dip, we dip. I don't know. Where'd that come
Guys,
from?
we got
it's like a sparkle.
Is it?
Oh, you got it.
Okay. We got it here. We can always check on this one as well and get it like this.
Maybe it was the twinkle out of my eye. Went over to your beard. Yeah.
Could be as we go through.
I need to get a new twinkle.
All right, let's go through here. Okay. We have the question is Aberlite Pro versus Cushion Bar. I own the Cushion Bar. It works well. So Big Stu, I own both of them as well. I've used both of them almost exclusively for about a year and a half each. I used the Cushion Bar by itself for a year and a half, and then I used the Aberlite Pro currently. I would say the Cushion Bar is really designed and dialed in for really short beards. It has shorter teeth that are closer together. The Pro has a little bit longer teeth that are spaced out without being too long. I've used cheap ones that were too long, too spaced out, and I didn't have enough tension. That's the key. You still got to get that heat plus tension equals direction. So for me, the Pro it's better for my beard. And that's all I can really comment on there. Mayor, what has been your difference between the Cushion Bar and the Aberlite Pro?
I was trying to think of a way to compare it.
Yeah.
You guys haven't been around. Maybe some of you have been around as long as me, but it's like when the drills and electric cordless drills went from the 14-volt batteries to like the 21s, the maxes and all that, and you have more power. That's how the Aberlite Pro felt to me after almost two years of using exclusively the Cushion Bar Pro.
Yep.
Plus you have the extra adjustments in the temperature. You can do it up by 20 degrees, and Cushion Bar has like red, green, blue. Yeah. So, and a smaller surface area. I didn't know, like I was happy with the Cushion Bar because I didn't know
the other side
what Aberlite could do. And,
right.
And it saves me time.
Same. And I can get the Cushion Bar to work. I can get pretty much any tool to work. It's just,
and it's going to work for Cushion
how
Bar's
quickly.
Work a long time.
Yep.
It is a well-made.
Yes.
Well-made product.
Yes. So hopefully, Big Stu, that helps you out there. Bam, J.A., man. Thank you so much. Just a drop for a guy who leads with such an example and supports with gusto. Happy to find the bearded ones. Man, we got some poets tonight. Like these dudes are dropping some vocab on me.
Love it.
Brian Paul, BP. Do you recommend waxing and training mustaches or cutting to keep it out of your mouth? Great question. And I don't want to say it comes down to personal preference, but of course it does come down to personal preference. Me personally, I recommend a combination of trimming and training. I don't like the feel of wax on my mustache. It feels restricting. It's not something I enjoy, but some of my best friends use mustache wax to keep it out of their mouth. What I like to do, Brian, is I like to get heat and train it to the side. And then once it starts to really curl over my lip, I like to take scissors and just kind of trim along the line. What about you, Mayor?
I agree completely. It's a feel thing. The thing is just to be aware of when you're trimming a mustache is not to overdo any cuts. I use like the scissors and just to, there is a thickness there. There's a layer. If I could show you, but you have to be aware of all of those and how it sets up. When you're doing that.
Yeah.
Go slowly.
Yep. Great question. Heated brush before trim. G-Funk, I'm very adamant about this advice here. Trim your beard from the state in which you wear it. If you normally wear your beard after a heated brush, that's how you style it. Trim from that point. The only exception would be do not use any solid products like balm, butter, or wax. So just do what you normally do. Just make sure your beard is fully absorbed with the products. Shout out to Andrew. What's up, Andrew? And trim from that point. Okay.
I agree.
Maybe it was the pepper. Yeah, I think it might have been a chili flake that was in there. That would be my thought on what was in the beard here. Hubby's trying to grow out the neckline out some more to get a fuller look, but looks to get irritated. The mayor actually has had some experience with this. If somebody's growing it out, they're trying to get that longer, but they're getting irritation. What would be your feedback?
First of all, don't shy away from a little extra beard oil. It's just, your itch is your skin being irritated.
A little lubricant.
That just a little bit. Anytime it's feeling itchy, apply it like you would a medication for a bug bite. Okay. And see how I really think that could be the difference right there. Other than that, it's pushing through. It's not always going to itch. That's what you have to remember is this is now. It's not forever. Once that hair gets a little longer, you used to talk me through that.
Yep.
Let it get a little longer and that itch and that all that's going to go away. What's happening? Your hair's pushing through a smaller follicle or a smaller pore or whatever it is.
Yep.
And it's just like irritating because it's feeling different.
Yep. 100%. What he said. I think I haven't been putting enough tension while using the blow dryer. Yes. I actually did a video on that recently. A lot of grooming problems are because guys are going too fast. We're used to like overpowering stuff. We're used to going quickly and rushing and all these things. Right, guys? No. And that is very, very common. I remember your videos going sideways. Yes, 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 100% there. Jay says, I have a cushion bar and really like it, but I'm ready for something bigger with longer teeth. My beard is getting to the size where I need it. I got it as a gift from Adam D and Dan C. Remember that? Of course, man. Of course. That's awesome. Anyone make a heated round brush yet? Dyson does. It's called like an air wrap, I think. The Dyson air wrap is what it is. But like anything else from Dyson, expansive. You're going to drop some money.
$900.
Yeah, you're going to drop some money.
I don't actually know how much it is.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for the advice in the comments. Mayor Cam has been exciting. Whoo!
I think we're getting there.
If you guys came in late, this was literally from the chat. We did not come up with this, did not even cross our minds, but the chat wants a Mayor Cam on the other side, and we are more than halfway through the funds to be able to hop on the Mayor Cam. Wax on a mustache, yeah. So JA is just literally called mustache wax. I do recommend the Lazy Walrus. That is my method of going through my mustache. Dangerous heads up, if you haven't shared the stream tonight, your Twitter account would be a good way. Oh, true. I did forget to share it on Twitter. We do both have Twitter accounts. Mine is all one word, no uppercase or anything, Dan C. Bearded. And yours is short, right? Because you couldn't fit the whole thing.
Mayor's Beard.
Mayor's Beard. I'm surprised that was available.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, though. That's cool. I noticed my mustache grows faster. I never noticed my mustache grows fast. Yeah, almost everybody's does. It's almost everyone. I don't know about the wax. Okay, yeah. There you go. Okay. Hey, thank you, JAL. Thank you for sending in, man.
Thank you.
Russian was my number one problem. It's a lot of people's number one
too.
problems, and so is Russia. Russian. So,
that's not a coincidence, or is it?
Would you recommend oiling multiple times a day as I have to wear a mask? I do. So we had to wear a mask all day today because we teach. It's our county's commission. We actually get fined if we don't, which is, I didn't know that. I came in, we had this show. What I did was I got my beard damp and then I applied beard butter. You can apply beard oil again, no worries, no problem. I prefer butter for my midday routine. Are you rocking any midday routines right now?
Oil. I keep a little oil on my desk. I also keep the Everlight Go on my desk.
Oh, the Go. Yeah.
The battery powered.
Yep. Brio website not letting me add the Pro to my cart. I'll keep trying.
The Pro set? Are they out of stock?
That's strange.
That is weird.
That's really weird. Yeah, keep trying, Randy. That's the first I've heard of that. And he's pretty smart, so I don't think that is that's user error there. So
550. That was
550 for the Dyson. Yeah, it's no joke. Joseph, what's up, Joseph? My sister Stephanie has one, and I want one. Thanks for welcome. Cool, Brian. Thank you, man. Yeah, guys. Anybody that just came in, we're live every Wednesday. This setup here. And then every Monday, I'm over there in the corner for Command's Corner, 9 p.m. Eastern, every time. We have Dan the Mayor always giving people what they want. Thank you. Dan, you'd be proud of me. Drank a gallon of water yesterday and not vanilla Coke. Awesome, man. Awesome. And Andrew, how many days sober is that? You got to be approaching 700, I think. 700 days, something like that. Dan, what's your opinion on Dyson? That it's too expensive. I've never tried it, and I'm cheap.
It's just not. That's crazy money for yeah.
Dan, I may have missed, but what cam are you looking to add? JA, I'm going to do the same exact one that I have over here. The Mayor Cam is going to be this bad boy, which is the Sony A6000, right? This guy over here, nice autofocus and all that. I just want to get a matching A6000 for over here. And I believe my camera store has the exact matching lens and everything. And so that one will go over there. So I'll have the 6400 right here, that beautiful autofocus. And then we will have two 64 or 6000s on the other sides. Thank you both for the advice tonight. A big thank you, all the kind words. Hey, thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. 3 years, I was off, man. 3 years and 4 months or so sober. And this is not an easy thing. I talk to Andrew on a regular basis where he'll text me or message me and say, hey, man, I'm having a rough day, busy, stressful day at work. I've had some thoughts about grabbing a drink and stuff. So this isn't something that's like, oh, yeah, I'm 3 years in. It's a new lifestyle. He battles with this and he's open. I'm not giving out any like confidential information. He talks about this pretty freely and openly. So, man, that is a
anybody who's doing it realizes it's going to be there's every day of your life you're going to
Yep. And I've never experienced that. So I have nothing but respect and honor and everything. Zebra, thanks for coming in here. Sky, you're the man. Voodoo, final thoughts. You finished it.
I loved it.
You liked it?
I ended up loving it.
Yeah.
It is. I think everybody who said like a little cotton candy or a little Skittles, like that, all that is in there.
Yeah.
It's like a really, I don't think it would drink it all year, but Halloween time. Yeah, it's a fun. What about you?
Fun.
Where are you at with
I
it?
get cotton candy, and I think it's really good with jerky.
Yeah.
I like sweetness with jerky.
Yeah.
I just think that goes really well together.
It doesn't pair as well as Code Red.
No, nothing has yet. Code Red and a little spice on some jerky. And thank you, J.A. Revlon has a heated round brush. It's awesome. Okay, good to know, Garrett. I know there's stuff in stores that we can make work, right? We can get it going in different ways. Ian says November 1st will be 2 years clean for me. That's awesome. No shave November, no drink November, or whatever the vice might be there. Guys, let's gear up. November is coming.
It's beard season, people.
The fall is coming. Playoff beards, winter beards. Whoo, let's go, baby. And we're in front of the pack. We're going to be bringing this on. Is it weird that I think Sam C and the mayor could be siblings?
We've heard that before.
What? I've never heard that.
We looked alike. Once before somebody said, "Are they brother and sister?" Yep.
Wow. I don't see. Now I'm gonna start looking at them differently, guys. Hey, I knew we were a little bit closer tonight, but hey.
I don't know. I remember that stands out. I remember hearing that before.
Wow. I've had that same issue with Pop. I gave up Pop almost 5 years ago. Christmas will be 5 years. It's an everyday battle. Dang, man. Good. I'm sorry for putting the pop in your face, but we don't drink pop all the time like this.
Treat.
Yeah, this is our treat. My sister owns the salon. I can get anything they carry. Tell me what I need to bring the heat. Whoo, okay. So Brian, were we talking? Are we needing the whole kit and caboodle? Because first and foremost, you need beard oil, right? We want to get that beard oil on the skin and then throughout the hair. That's going to help soften the hair. That's going to nourish the skin, prevent any itching. It's going to help with like beard dandruff, aka beard drift. And then after that, we have some options for styling, right? If you want to apply literal heat, you can use a comb and blow dryer. If your beard is what it looks like in the picture there, you can use a brush and blow dryer, or you can use a heated brush, which I don't know if they'll have at the salon or not. And then
they would have a flat iron, but it wouldn't be a brush. You don't want to do that.
No flat iron to direct the heat.
So maybe the blowout. Maybe he would work with a brush. The heated brush is kind of technically, very beard oriented. It's a very unique situation because it does the right things. But you could probably get away with a blow dryer and a round brush or something like that, depending on length and all that. Yeah, and got to be careful. Brian, please reach out to me, man. Instagram, Dan C. Bearded, or email. It's Dan_command@yahoo.com. It's in all my description of videos, I think, except this one, of course. But reach out to me because sometimes salons don't exactly carry the best products for beards. They try to treat beard hair the same as they treat head hair, and they're just two very different things. Your head hair produces a lot more sebum oil. You have 5 times as many sebaceous glands. You have 5 times as many follicles up here. The hair on your head is much thinner. The environment of the scalp is much different. Your face is dry. Your hairs are thicker. There's a whole thing to it. I would be able to help you out on a more specific if you reached out, because that's a big can there. Vado says, when's the last time you had apple cider? This weekend. We actually went to Blake's Apple Orchard, which was one of my favorites. And so we had Blake's apple cider soda. No, we call it pop. All right, it's pop. I was a Pepsi guy. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't really drink Pepsi. Well, you drink Pepsi products.
Yeah, but I think he's saying because we drink Mountain Dew, so we don't have to feel bad because he drinks Pepsi.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I don't think you'll ever see a Pepsi on here as it goes through. I just got you on Twitter. Oh, cool. Thank you. And yeah, guys, Dan C. Beard on Twitter. I just opened it up 2 days ago. Have one tweet, and I gotta figure out my angle.
We just have to we have to mess with it
because I don't just want to duplicate my Instagram post.
Have some reason to be on Twitter with it.
I need something unique. I need my angle on Twitter.
Go ahead.
If there's one thing I know, I will figure that out.
And we just you have to use the tool a little bit to kind of figure out where it fits in.
So cool. Randy said had to mean mug, and he's a big dude too. And got it done. Thanks.
Thank you.
We got a Brio Pro. We got Aberlite Pro. You guys are maniacs. I'm gonna put it in the chat one more time tonight. These are the mayor's affiliate links. This all goes to him if you want to support what he does. Another way you can support what he does is by joining our Facebook group, Command's Corner. There's a link in the description.
We do
booming. We've had a good couple of weeks here. We passed 6,000 members active members too. So yeah, that's awesome. So awesome. Thank you there. No, Paul Mitchell is not very good. Not very good. For night showers, warm rinse in the morning or cool. You want to do the warm shower and then finish with a cold rinse. Warm shower, finish with the cold rinse. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yes. All right, guys, we are about to wrap it up here. If you want to be involved and get in the show next week, please send your pictures. Let us know your beard goals. Let us know your beard problems. You got a dip here. You don't know if you should trim. You don't know what's going on. To beardadvicelive@gmail.com. You will get a response from us if you're going to be on the show. Might not be until Wednesday,
right?
But you will get a response. We won't leave you hanging. And other than that, hey, I got videos coming out Friday. I got video coming out Sunday. Super excited for Sunday's one. Don't miss that one. It kind of piggybacks off this show. I actually mentioned a topic tonight, but I don't want to go into too much detail there. You got to hang on to see that. And yeah, I also have the MGK concert in Indianapolis this weekend. So pumped. I will be posting about it on Instagram, kind of vlog style. So if you guys want to follow on Instagram, whoa, Randy, what the heck, dude? You didn't have.
That's so not necessary.
And you guys are all amazing and everything. So I don't want to say this and like put anybody. This is real life Randy too. Randy was in my house yesterday, dude. Mayor's side cam, man. All right, hit him with the Jamaican foghorn. Wow, that's crazy, man.
That's insane. That's just nuts. No, people at our work, at our day job, don't even believe this.
No,
they wouldn't believe that. That's just so generous, so kind. What a great shot in the arm for what we're doing, and yeah,
wow,
we're gonna keep it going.
That's crazy, Randy, man. Thank you so much. It just shows, like you said, this is probably our lowest number stream in the last 3 months.
Yeah, a couple months.
Couple months here, but one of the absolute most memorable we've had, from the start to the finish, to the way that it's an oasis and makes you forget about everything else that's going on. You guys don't probably have an idea how difficult this year of teaching already is. I have currently in class about 110 students that are in front of me, and I have 40 at home that are online, on a video, on a chat, while the other students are in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm teaching kids at home while I have students in front of me. I will give a lesson, and then I have to check back at my computer and answer the kids that are asking at home because they don't fully understand. We have a bunch of regulations. Our buses have not been on time once yet this year, and I have to go pick up my son after school, which makes it very complicated when that is delayed every single day we've had school so far.
And that's just the surface.
And that's just us talking about what I can probably say here. So streams like this, not only do we hope we're adding value to you guys, not only do we hope we are adding to the beard journey, right? Helping your problems, you're reaching your goals. You guys have no idea how much. Don't tell me how to live my life. Thank you, Randy. Touche. You guys don't know how much this takes off our back. You don't realize how much we need this, and
it's like a positive energy. We hope maybe we're that for you too, but
hopefully.
You guys are that for us.
Hopefully,
sure. You're like what we got going.
Yeah, and we talk about this on a regular basis. It was either yesterday or today. The mayor and I both we were like, man, this happened, and it was the mayor that was like, I don't know where I would be if I didn't have this YouTube outlet, if I didn't have this community outlet.
Mentally, my positive, just my mental headspace.
Yeah, everything hits differently when we have this to come back to. When all the stuff is hitting the fan at work, when all the stuff is hitting the fan at home, we know we have this spine, this support system, right? This exoskeleton. So it's man, it is really, really, really crazy. Our schools we have kids that are mandatory quarantine. So they don't have an option. They're not choosing to go home. They're told they have to go home by our county commission. And if you are told you have to go home, we got to try and make the teaching as equitable as possible. So they offer that. And pause this deep conversation here. I was asking, when I rinse in the morning, I don't shower. Just do room temperature, Jay. If you're in the sink, just go room temperature is the best way. Is your daily student count? That's daily student count, Leo. I will say, though, I do not have a class this year under 30 kids. Let me say that again. For the first time in my 12 years teaching, I do not have a single class under 30 kids. All my classes are 30, 31, 32, 33, 33. They are very, very large classes, which is, it can be challenging, man. It can be challenging for sure. So, hey, thank you, J.A., man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Erica. And yes, even the poop talk. If you guys like to talk about poop, that happens on Monday pretty extensively. We go over did you catch my poop question on Monday? It was a good one.
I don't think I did.
So the poop question on Monday is, when you are home alone, do you poop with the door open or with the door closed?
Open.
Me too. I go open.
Oh, yeah.
It's like freedom. You like
one extra level.
Yes.
Of,
yes.
This is my house.
That's literally when I don't have kids to barge in. Even if Sam's home, I'll be like, hey, don't come in here for a while. And I leave that door open for all of its glory. So if you guys like to talk about poop, we talk about poop every single Monday. And yeah, 30 kids is a lot.
It is.
And especially middle school kids that forgot how to do school because they were quarantined or remote last year.
Off for a year, mostly.
Yeah. Yep. So yes, and you got to poop on there. And so there was one about, and I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a decent percentage of humans that stand when they wipe their butts.
Yeah, that's weird.
My brain can't even wrap around the idea of stand.
I do have to say, the three sheet rule has really kind of changed my game.
Are you doing 3?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I started the 3 sheet gang, you guys. Sam is a baller, crumpler, waster. She is so just malicious with her toilet paper spending. 3 sheets is all you need. If you don't, you got a problem. Okay, you got a problem there. Okay.
I'm not saying 3 sheets and done, but 3 sheets at a time. You're 3 sheets and done?
No. 3 sheets at a time. Yeah. I probably go
Anything
3.
Else is too much.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's about right.
I'll go dry, wet wipe, dry. That's usually that's
so
I'm
fresh and so clean.
Mm-hmm. Dry, wet, dry. The cat, dude, I love when the cat interrupts me when I poop. So this is funny. I went to the bathroom yesterday. I was dropping a deuce. And I made a post on it. Oh, no, it's today. It was a post on Instagram. And then I came out and I told Sam, I was like, oh my gosh, Violet came in and I was making a post and it had music and she started dancing. And she was like, what were you doing in the bathroom making a post with music? I said, I was pooping. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, you were making a post while you were pooping?
A pooping post.
A pooping post.
Some of the best, well thought
out. Of course.
It's the only time you have.
Of course. Thank you, Randy. Thank you so much, man. That is
Thank you. Truly.
So crazy. So crazy. Guys, I can officially say it's likely going to happen. I'm going to set an alarm to call the place tomorrow and hopefully snag it up. So snag it up. What about when you got a power wipe? You know, like when it's good because it never gets clean. Then I take a shower. I just call it quits at that point.
Jacuzzi tub. Hit the jets just right.
Yep.
Not too just right.
In the mayor, the mayor is a bath guy, in case anybody's wondering. He is a bath guy. All right, guys, we got to wrap this up. We went past 11 o'clock. We don't really need sleep, but we got to let you guys go. Thank you. That's all I got. I'm not going to go too deep or anything and keep you guys. That's all we have here. Hopefully see you on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully see some pictures and some comments from you in our Facebook group. Ladies, you're welcome. We have tons of ladies that are supportive in that group and love commenting and hanging out. Commands Corner, check it out. We'll be back here Wednesday giving beard advice, maybe with a little addition, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
That's next, is getting the StreamYard deck. So you guys got us going here. All right, everybody, take care. See you.